Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to KRN Heat Exchanger and Refrigeration Q3 and 9M FY26 earning call. As a reminder, all participants' lines will be in the listen-only mode, and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then zero on your touch-tone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Ms. Hiral Parekh. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Hina. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Dolat Capital, I'm pleased to invite all of you to the Q3 FY26 earnings conference call with the management of KRN Heat Exchanger and Refrigeration Ltd. The management is represented by Mr. Santosh Kumar Yadav, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Sonu Gupta, Chief Financial Officer, and Mr. Jitendra Sharma, the Company Secretary. With that, I'll hand over the call to Jitendra sir for the opening remarks, following which we'll open the floor for questions. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Hiral. Good day, everyone. Thank you for joining us today on behalf of the management team of the KRN Heat Exchanger and Refrigeration Ltd. I would like to warmly welcome all our investors, analysts, and partners to our earnings conference call for the third quarter and 9 months period ended FY26. We appreciate your time and your continued interest in the company. This has been a solid quarter for us, and we are pleased to share our financial performance and would like to outline our growth objective going forward. KRN's journey over the last several years has been built on a simple and consistent approach. We have focused on doing the basics right, executing orders reliably, investing steadily in capabilities, and building long-term relationships with customers who value quality, customization, and delivery assurance. From a single manufacturing facility and a limited product range, we have gradually scaled our operations, expanded our product portfolio, and strengthened our presence across multiple end-use segments within HVAC and refrigeration. This steady evolution has helped us build a resilient business that can grow across cycles rather than chase short-term opportunities. The broader industry environment has also been supportive. The HVAC and refrigeration sector continues to benefit from strong structural tailwinds, including urbanization, infrastructure development, rising demand for energy efficient cooling solutions, and increasing focus on indoor air quality. Growth in data centers, commercial buildings, transport refrigeration, and industrial cooling applications is creating sustained demand for reliable heat exchanger solutions. At the same time, global customers are increasingly looking for trusted manufacturing partners with consistent quality and the ability to scale, which position companies like our well over the medium to long term. During the quarter and the 9-month period, demand was strong across India and major export markets, including the UAE, the United States, Canada, and Europe. Coming to the financial performance, I'll first touch upon the standalone numbers for the 9-month period ended on the standalone basis. Total income for the first 9 months of the FY26 grew up about 58% year-on-year to approximately rupees 485 crore. EBITDA for the period stood at around 67 crore rupees, reflecting growth of about 32%, while net profit increased by nearly 49% year-on-year to about rupees 54 crore. On a consolidated basis, for the 9-month period, total income stood at approximately rupees 428 crore, representing growth of about 40% compared to the same period last year. EBITDA for the 9 months grew up by 53% to around rupees 79 crore, while net profit increased by nearly 40% to about 53 crore. Looking specifically at the third quarter, consolidated total income for Q3 FY26 grew by about 33% year-on-year to roughly rupees 155 crore. EBITDA for quarter nearly doubled to around rupees 31 crore, and net profit for the quarter grew by 65% year-on-year to nearly 23 crore. Overall, the quarter reflects steady execution and improving operating performance as the business continues to scale. As we look ahead, we remain confident about the growth trajectory of the company. The industry outlook remains positive, our order pipeline is stable, and customer engagement across domestic and export markets continues to be encouraging. Our focus remains on disciplined execution, improving operational efficiency, expanding our product offerings in a calibrated manner, and building a sustainable business that can deliver consistent performance over the long term. Before I close, I would like to sincerely thank our employees for their commitment and hard work, our customers for their continued trust, and our partners for their ongoing support. What we have achieved is the result of a collective effort, and that support motivates us to keep improving quarter after quarter. We look ahead with confidence and optimism, and with that, we would like to happy to take your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and one on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and two. Participants are requested to use handset while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Mohit from Shubh Lab Research. Please go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, good afternoon. Yeah, you are
Yes,
audible.
sir, you are audible.
Sir, my first question is, in my opinion, numbers are very good. We are already at 150 crores run rate per quarter. But I was wondering, with the new plant kicking in production, it could have been better than 150 crores. Could you throw some light how does quarter 4 and FY27 overall looks in terms of ramping up the production at new plant?
Yes. So actually, a new facility, of course, is on ramping stage, and finally, full flash, we are going to inaugurate our new facility on 11th of March. So I also inviting all investors to come on 11th March for inauguration ceremony of our new facility officially. Actually, earlier office was not completed, but now finally stage. So we are going to inaugurate on 11th of March, and then we will ship to our new office, new facility. So if just I want to share some numbers in terms of new facility billing. So last quarter we added almost 40 plus new customers from new facility only, and we did FG sales to them. So it means number of customers increasing well, and of course sales is ramping well in this quarter. Currently you will get some good numbers, including new products as well as our existing products. And also bus air conditioning also started well. So this year what we promised, we are going to achieve some, of course not good numbers, but in terms of starting phase, good numbers from bus air conditioning as well.
Okay, yeah, sir, got it.
Yeah, thank you.
You were saying something, sir. So my second question is on input cost. We are seeing increasing volatility in aluminium and copper. I am wondering how is it affecting the current order book and the current purchase order we are receiving in terms of our gross margin. I know the order book is short cycle, probably 2 to 3 months, but can it lead to 1 to 2 quarters of depressed margin for us?
So for us, I can say that we are receiving some inventory again, of course, because we always keep 2.5 month inventory and some 20 days or 1 month inventory under transit. So of course, metal is increasing, but we can change our price after quarter only. So last we changed our price from 1st of December, and now we will change from 1st of April 2026. So as a particular, in case of us, so we have almost 2.5 month inventory in our hand always. So no direct impact to, but it's converting, I think, gain only to us. And we change easily our copper LME, aluminum LME, and of course USD to INR in quarter basis. So that we are doing only with all customers.
Oh, okay, sir. That was very understanding.
Hi, Mr. Yadav. I was just wondering if I can continue with a few more questions, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Yadav, hi, this is Pratik this side, same team. Mr. Yadav, I was just wondering about the initial signals, you have been getting from your team on our bus AC pursuit. How has been the approval from OE customers? How is it going? Also, in terms of, converting an OE from an existing supplier to KRN, how easy or difficult you are finding it? Because I'm sure this is a new business for us, so there's a learning curve for you also. So if you can throw some light there.
Yes. So in terms of bus air conditioning, for us, of course, it's new product, but if you see main component of the bus air conditioning is like heat exchanger, then FRP, and then tubing, and of course compressor and controls. So in terms of backward integration, we are on the top stage if you compare with all Indian manufacturer, because we have our own heat exchanger and we are the best one, and then we have tubing, and then we have in-house FRP, and of course control, fan and blower we have to buy from reputed supplier, same like our competitor buying. So you can say we can maintain the right quality and of course right cost as well. And about our experience, because our partners have almost 12 years their own experience, and before that also they have experience with OEM. So they have market contacts, they have reputation, they know the product, and of course they are not selling well in previous time, but now with our support of finance on our product of quality, they are able to convey to customer. And of course we already started one OEM in last quarter only, and as I said, we added almost 40 new customer in last quarter. So I think 10 to 15 only belongs to bus air conditioning only. And however, some big OEMs we did the NDA, but supply not started yet. So hopefully within this month, this quarter, we will able to supply with 2 or 3 big OEM as well. But all OEMs will take time, that is, I am sure. So next year, because as I understood, market is almost around 1,000 crore plus for bus air conditioning in pan-India base, and it's growing 20 to 25% year-to-year basis. So next year, we are expecting at least cover the 15% of market of total top line of the India market, with some OEMs and as well as some bodybuilder and some aftermarket clients.
Understood, Michelle. This is very helpful. Just a follow-up on this. So I was wondering, has the supply started to any of one customer, or it will take some more time in the coming quarters?
No, already started with one OEM in last quarter only, and this quarter is continue going on with same OEM.
Got it. And this is the final customer, OEM himself, not some tier 1 or tier 2 vendor in between. Final user. Okay, great. That's great.
Yes.
Mr. Yadav, I have few more questions. I'll join back the queue. Thanks a lot. This was very helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Rajat G from Fortune. Please go ahead.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes.
Yeah. Sir, I just had one question regarding the new acquisition of the bus air conditioning system from Spear. So I just wanted to know what was the cost of the acquisition, and secondly, what was you had estimated the revenue it will be around 160 crore in the next FY. So do you stand with it now? And what will be the margin profile for it? Yeah.
So cost, of course, we cannot disclose, but it's not much. If you can maybe study from balance sheet, it will be okay. About market share, what I said, top line is 1,000 crores, so we're able to achieve 15% of course from them in next year is on the right track. Third, margins, if I talk about gross margins, so it's better than our existing product, because we do complete assembly and we have backward integration in terms of sheet metal, FRP, and then tubing, and of course heat exchanger.
Okay, that's great. So it will be more than 20%. That's what I wanted to know.
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. That's all from me.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Manish Oswal from Nirmal Bang Security Private Limited. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity and good set of numbers and delivering the good execution on a guided strategy. Sir, I have only one question on the working capital side. Because of the rising commodity prices, do you see stress coming up for us? And what is the net working capital days as on 31st December compared to March?
So it's still, of course, both is increasing metal pricing and still we are not, we of course we receive some samples from our local manufacturer, but still we are not buying majorly. Once they settle down in terms of quality, and I think price structure also not good for us because as of now, in case of import, we have some credit limits from them, some with LC and some without LC as well. But domestic manufacturer, they are not open credit for us, and of course, I think for not all. So we are expecting they are settle down the things in terms of quality and of course pricing and then payment term. So then we will start to buy from them for copper tube and as well as aluminum foil. So then inventory will be settled down because now our inventory in terms of existing business of course is same way or maybe slightly up, but other business also we have to build the inventory for other components. So it's like bar and plate and then refrigerator component and then bus air conditioning. So we always do in terms of inventory, we always keep some stock. We call this minimum level stock in SAP, and then we work based on our forecast. So first inventory we have to build, almost build, or some maybe going to build for these new components.
And what is
so
the average?
If I conclude, it will be maybe after like 1 quarter or 2 quarter, you will the things once domestic will start, then it will be maybe some slightly downside, but it's still same or slightly up.
Okay, and sir, on average, input inflation for us of raw material compared to our price hike, what has been the action during the quarter?
So for us, as I said before, we always keep 2.5 months inventory on hand and then some 20 days or 1 month under transit, and then quarterly base we can able to change to our customer. So directly it not to us, even we are receiving some gain only.
And last one long-term question, because now we are hearing a lot of investment proposal in the data centers in India. Even Airtel is talking about big data center setting up in the recently concluded call. So do you see we are going to set up one facility in the southern region also, which you talked about in past? Can you, I mean, the increase, has the possibility increased for that investment to come up now?
So for data center, we always like positive because as I said before also. So even in terms of data center coil manufacturing or heat exchanger manufacturing, we are on top because data center heat exchanger size is quite big, and earlier in old facility we don't have such infra or space or you can say finance support. We can able to achieve big numbers from data center, but now we are on the leading stage because we have already new facility with big infra, big capacity. And if I convert in like as of till Q3, so we achieve almost 15% of our top line from data center only. And since last 2 months, we are receiving good orders, some big orders from data center only, and of course inquiries under pipeline. So we are hoping in next 3-4 years data center will be big numbers for us. So whatever I said before also in last call, we expect at least whatever order will raise for data center, particularly for heat exchanger, so we will be contribute at least 50% of the total order for India market.
So like you said, 15% data center, it can go 40-50% next 2-3 years, sir?
I think it will increase, but the other segment also increasing. So in terms of percentage, I am unable to convert, but whatever order will raise, we can achieve 15% of the India market. And because our other segment also parallelly going on, so that maybe we can make some calculation or some sheet and then I can share, but I unable to convert in percentage. But however, it will increase because if you last year, I think we are only 7%, now it's at 15%. and in coming year, for sure, it will increase. But it's only heat exchanger segment because we are doing other component, complete bucket conditioning, bar and plate, and then refrigerator component. So on total top line, what will be the percentage? I have to calculate and then I will share.
No problem, sir. Thank you so much and answering all my questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Meet Shah from Finance 360. Please go ahead.
Well, thanks for the opportunity and congratulations on the great set of numbers. So, sir, my first question is on overall demand, I mean, in domestic and international market. Also, if you have seen, last 1 month is full of events. India has signed a trade deal with European Union, which is, I guess, the biggest markets. So what kind of demand are you expecting from these markets? Because since your export percentage is also increasing in terms of revenue, so how price competitive are we in terms of our peers like China or Vietnam? If you can throw some light on this.
Yeah, so if I summarize your question answer, so actually what happened, we added like new geometry, especially for Europe and of course USA market. So of course, because of tariffs, there was some pause because new inquiry we had, but they are unable to convert in order because of tariff. But finally, USA have of course reduced, and now final numbers on what component, what will be the percentage, still we don't know, but it will be the maximum 18%. So we had one exhibition in USA last week only, and it start from the announce, so that is good. So still my team is in USA, and they will be at least for 1 month to meet our existing customer, and we have a good inquiry, good RFQ from both market for US and Europe. But finally, some we received of course from new customers some sample order and some. Like pilot log order, so it will be converted soon. Secondly, our laboratory also started initially, so now we can test the heat exchanger also in our laboratory. Even last week we did for one of our customer. So existing was it like if you can say 100 rupees, so we are able to achieve same capacity 90 rupees as well. So we can save at least 10 rupees on same capacity of heat exchanger. We change the tube diameter, like from earlier it was 7 mm, now we convert it in 5 mm. So if you see USA and of course Europe, so both market we will going to target, and based on that we built our capacity or in terms of capability, like number of geometry and number of tube. So both we hoping good, and number we'll see in coming quarters from both of the market. And what you said earlier, so I think. Maybe I missed what you. Is it okay or something like
yeah. So the question was more on how competitive are we on pricing terms. I mean, my understanding is after net of tariff, we would be 15 to 20% lower than our peers like China and Vietnam.
So in terms of our peer, of course, we are not Vietnam. There is no manufacturer who can able to supply to Europe and USA market. And of course, some Chinese you can say in terms of mass production, but we are not targeting to as a peer to Chinese supplier. So we always target to our European supplier or USA supplier. So from them, of course, 15% was quite high, but now we can able to on same tariff. Of course, Europe almost zero, so it is okay. So if I compare to European supplier to my price, it will be maybe 15 to 20% less landed price, and of course USA on same way. So if I to conclude target to Europe and USA with European and USA suppliers, so we can able to give to our customer 15 to 20% of value of on our product.
Sure, I got it. So my next question is on the newer capacity utilization. I think for this quarter it is around 6% kind of a number, and we have earlier guided to 20 to 25% for Q3 and Q4. So even if we are doing 20% for Q4, it comes around to 100 crores of revenue from newer capacity. So is your guidance still intact, or is there any change?
No, actually, no. You see, the guideline is same. It's 20% we are going to achieve, and it's numbers because console you can able to see, but actually we doing interbilling intercompany like for raw material, and then because some of our export customer and domestic customer, we are making product in HVAC, but we are supplying from KRN due to vendor code not open or formalities of quality process is not completed. So HVAC we achieved till now 100 crore plus already in last 3 quarter for finished good. So this quarter number will increase, and I think guideline will same ki we can able to achieve around 20% of capacity from HVAC. But this number, if you console, I think you can able to see ki HVAC number seems less, but actually it's upside because of interbilling.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it. And so my next question is on bookkeeping. If you see the effective tax rates of this Q3 compared to the last year's Q3, it is coming around for this Q3 the effective tax rate is around 12%, and for the last it was 28%. And also a follow-up question on EBITDA margins as well. For consolidated EBITDA margins, we have seen the improvement, while for standalone it has contracted, right? So I was thinking it should have been other way around, because lots of costs are coming up, so it would drag consolidated margins, and standalone margin would remain intact.
So what we analysis, there is the 3 reason for tax. Of course, the calculation of the deferred tax, that's why tax rate is low. And margins, EBITDA, so you can mainly 2 reasons. One is the inventory gain, and second one is the backward integration. Because now earlier we buying product from outside of some, like in terms of header and sheet metal, but now we are 100% making in HVAC, and then we are billing to KRN heat. So that is the reason only.
Okay. But sir, in standalone, the margin has contracted by 2.7%. So what's the reason for that?
No, standalone, if you see, because that is including raw material all, not top line. So, of course, raw material we are unable to make the margins, no?
Okay. Okay, sure. Okay, sir. Sure. Got it.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Mitesh Bhandari, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Sir, good afternoon. My question continues in line with some of the earlier questions, though I was not able to get the exact guidance. So what will be the guidance in terms of top line and bottom line for Q4 and at the same time next financial year? And when you say there is some interbilling, if you can give a little more clarity on the interbilling, the subsidiary numbers are also included in the guidance which is being given?
So there is 2 things going on interbilling. One is because we have some limited like LC limit in HVAC, and some vendor code is not open well. So we raw material we buying on KRN heat exchanger, and then we billing to KRN HVAC some material what they need. Secondly, like semi-finished product, like sheet metal component and header we are making in KRN HVAC, and then we billing to KRN heat. So this is the main reason of the interbilling. Second, guideline of the capacity utilization is remain same. So we are going to achieve around 20% of the capacity from HVAC, and next year we are going to achieve around 50% of from HVAC. Of course, KRN heat almost full, so there will no able to increase on capacity.
So in terms of total numbers, what is the revenue which we should expect for Q4 and for next financial year, sir?
So number, of course, I cannot share, but capacity utilization I already described, so maybe you have to calculate.
Okay, fair enough, sir. And with respect to the exports, you have clarified now that the US and Europe market, etc., are now a little better position. Now the tariff positions are clear. But we've also been doing some export to Saudi and Middle East, etc. Are we seeing any growth and continuity in orders, repeat orders in that market, or further penetration in the Middle East market as well?
So Middle East market, actually we have same customer and we are supplying to them, and you can see number is increasing well from UAE as well, because UAE market also doing good, and even last quarter we already declared the news, we got one almost 20 crore single order from UAE market only. That is this quarter we are going to supply.
Okay. So we further continue to tap the UAE market, or our focus is going to be initially more on US and Europe?
Actually, UAE market for us is not so big. So whatever customer we are supplying, of course, they will remain same. Whatever they are increase, we will enjoy. But however, our main focus is on Europe and USA market.
Okay. Fine, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Jitesh Thakur, an investor. Please go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes.
First of all, Mr. Yadav and team, congratulations to the management team on a strong and, more importantly, consistent execution. I have a larger vision to share on to just know. As the company is clearly on a strong growth trajectory, good governance and strategic guidance has become very important. Could you share some insights on how you are strengthening the role and composition of independent directors for the expected growth that we can see in the coming years?
So as of now, whatever we have four, of course, expert from like CS side and finance side. So we are taking advice on the meetings from them. And coming years, we will try to add some more expert or more industry expert, or you can say professionals, much more. We will add maybe 1 or 2, 3. So maybe next year you will able to see on our board. So as of now, four independent director, they have expert in 2 in finance, 1 is CS. Yeah.
Okay, yes. Okay. But yes, that's my strong suggestion because as I see, as you are going on a very, as per your guided trajectory, strong and able independent directors would really help you in that effective checks and balances in the company as the company is scaling up. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. So we note down your suggestion, but however, we are working on same as well. Yeah.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Manan Goyal from ICICI Securities. Please go ahead.
Thank you, sir, for the opportunity. Just wanted to check that you mentioned. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, now
yes, sir, you are.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for the opportunity and good set of numbers. Just one question. You mentioned that you will be able to achieve capacity utilization of 20% in FY26, and the maximum peak revenue from this new capacity will be around 2,000 crores. So if I do the math, then around 400 crores will be coming from the new capacity, right? In FY26.
No, I think there is some maybe confusion because our earlier was because numbers of course I cannot share in detail, but our like total what we said when our turnover was like 300 crore and then 6x if you compare to, so the total capacity of the including existing and new facilities like that, and from new facility we are going to achieve around 20%. So that is the calculation.
Okay, understood. Got it, sir. And I see that your gross margin on a consolidated basis.
Your voice is not clear. Can you loudly?
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I see that your gross margin on a consolidated basis has contracted by around 5% year on year. If you can give me the reason for this regarding.
So I said before, so there is two region which seems to visible clearly. One is the inventory gain and second is the backward integration in terms of sheet metal and header component.
No, like
and also yeah.
I just want to know, like they are contracted. They contracted on a standalone basis, but they have expanded on a console basis. So the main reason is inventory, right?
So console base, because in HVAC we are making this backward integration and also new component like bus air conditioning and bar and plate also from HVAC, and there is our margin is slightly up compared to existing product.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next question comes from the line of Mohit from Shubh Lab Research. Please go ahead.
Hi, Mr. Yadav. Thank you for the opportunity again. This is Pratik this side.
Yes,
Mr. Yadav, I just wanted to, understand the behavior of suppliers at this point of time, because I know you have alluded to this question earlier, but just wanted to get some more sense on it. Since the volatility is so high, are the suppliers working on as and when basis, or, are they honoring the commitment, or they are revising it very quickly? How's been the behavior of the suppliers at this point of time, particularly for aluminum and copper? And will it be possible for you to break up the bill of material BOM, roughly how much aluminum consists of it and how much copper contains?
So for us, of course, aluminum foil, we have you can say top of the supplier from the world. So they are reputed, so they can't do nothing. Whatever contract we have, they are honoring in well. However, in copper, there is one slightly change. Earlier, LME, we can book settlement of during the day, we call CSP, but now they have sent the letter to all OEM, not to us. They have to charge some premium because volatility is too high, and they are backward, I think, from their buying cathode. So they have to charge as a premium, particular, I think, $200 USD. So that they send to letter to us also. But however, as a supplier, because we have for copper 3 to 4 suppliers, they are also top one in the world. So they can't, because our buying is also good. So they are keeping as well. Secondly, main component in our cost sheet is of course copper, which contribute, I think, to 40 to 50% based on product, and aluminum contribute 10 to 15%.
Understood. This is very helpful. Aluminum 10 to 15%, copper 40 to 50% of our BOM. Yes. This is very helpful. Mr. Yadav, the second thing I had in mind, I would like to get your opinion also. This is not a ask from you at this point of time, since business is evolving and graduating from here. Will it be possible going further to share some order book status or some number there, what can be the execution in, say, next 6 to 9 months or 1 year time frame, given these are very hard-coded contracts from the customers?
I said before also, because our customer is not project-based, so of course slightly project-based also, 1 or 2% you can say, but our order book is rolling-based. Our main customer, they share us almost 6 months of their total forecast, and then 1 month is firm order, and then it's rolling. So, of course, data center, we are receiving some big orders, like single PO. You can say earlier it was less number, but now it's really a good number of single PO. That is, we are going to achieve good numbers from data center.
Got it. No, understandable. One small question. So, talking to many capital good companies, Mr. Yadav, we get a sense that to a certain extent, few customers are also, in a wait and watch position, to an extent where they have kept the orders on furlough, where they are just waiting and watching because of this, this raw material thing, and then second, the geopolitical issues also. Are we also facing any of this challenge in our business, Mr. Yadav?
No, because our customer is not a project company. Like said, of course, if data center main company like Google, they not release the order to our customers. So of course they will not come to us. But once they have order, so they of course send order to us, because delivery they need sometime 2 or 3 months. So maybe main customer can wait the metal, maybe settle down the things, but our customer is not on the same page.
Understood. So it might trickle down, but as of now, it's not happening. If Google stops the PO, or let's say puts anything on furlough, it might trickle down to us, but as of now, you're saying is not happening.
Yes, for us it's not happening. And of course, this price is slightly, of course, up, but because we work on an average, so directly not hit to our customer as of now.
Understood. Very helpful. Just last question from my side, Mr. Yadav. Any new significant hire at the top management level we have done? I know we are working on it, so just wanted to get an update. Nothing more than that.
No, if you see, of course, on the last quarter, I think but it's, I think before last quarter it happened. So we have export sales president, and we have one president for food and non-food business for like this dry cooler and ammonia business, and then 3 director we added as operation director like in bus air conditioning, and the earlier team was quite old, but now still some middle management or some maybe 1 or 2 top management is still we are searching. So hopefully within this quarter also we will fill whatever is required.
Got it. I just missed the second part. After the Chief of Sales Exports, the second position you discussed about?
There is one sales president for food and non-food business for particular for complete product like dry air cooler and ammonia.
Okay. Okay, you mean the chillers or the freezers which are inside the shops, etc.
No. If you see our websites, we give now we updated our website, and there is the detail about our all products. So there you can see we added refrigeration and complete HVAC system. So there is you can detail with photographs. So maybe you can study.
No, I'll definitely go through it. Very helpful, Mr. Yadav. Always pleasure speaking to you. Thanks a lot and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Vignesh Iyer from Sequent Investment. Please go ahead. Mr. Iyer, please proceed with your question.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you are.
Yeah. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Yadav. So my first question is on the current order book that we have. Just wanted to understand with so much volatility when it comes to raw material, are these orders cost plus orders where we pass on any rise in the raw material cost, or how is the agreement in general with our customers?
So our order, of course, not linked to material volatility because we work on average. So now we are applying like January, February, and it's October, November, and December, and we are able to supply January, February, and March. So now our price will change from 1st of April based on this running quarter average. So same contract we have almost with all customers, and they agreed on that, and they are continue with orders because they main customer is not project based. They are running whatever output they have to achieve, so they have to order heat exchanger. Of course, we have to supply on the same base. And it's not linked to they are waiting for material to settle down the things, and then they will release order to us, and then we will execute because we work on average only.
So how do we book our raw material? I mean, when we get the order, do we book the raw material immediate basis when we get the order to hedge ourselves?
No. So actually, roughly like if I need like 300 ton copper tube in a month, so we like plan our full container load. So one container like 20 ton, and then based on that size, and based on that we make the container full, one size or sometime 2 size in one container, and then weekly basis we settle down the LME, and then we like before we raise the order to our vendor, and then once shipment is ready or before the shipment is start, we can book the LME. Based on that, they apply the LME and then they supply to us. So it's you can say similar average way.
Okay. So it would be fair to assume, right, sir, that there is some risk of raw material in our books when it comes to such contracts, right? Because the orders that we have booked and the average price would have some difference in terms of value.
So sometimes if order, like we not linked to our booking with order, so we like link to whatever we has to use in 3 months, and then we apply to our customer this 3-month average. So in terms of total, if you see, it's linked maybe some order if you link to we are doing on 11,000, but we booked on 13,000. But next month we will bill maybe 13,000, and of course we buy maybe 12,000, or it can be 14,000. But quarter to quarter basis settle, but it's not hit to because we always keep 2.5 month inventory, and of course 20 days or maybe sometime 2 weeks or 3 weeks in under transit. So it's direct not hit to us, and of course not to our customer.
Okay. So just one more question. I might have missed your commentary earlier regarding Spear refrigeration system. So can you tell me what is the total revenue of Spear refrigeration system, and what kind of growth can we see, from next year?
So the spare refrigeration, and there was the two company they have. One is the spare thermal and one is the spare refrigeration. So main business they do in spare thermal, but they already had some agreement with some other guy, and they already sold that company before 6 months with aligned with us. But we bought spare refrigeration, so they have not good numbers in spare refrigeration. Very less, I think top line maybe 2 or 3 crore only. But is spare thermal, they did I think 40 or 50 crore, and they did this business around the 12 year plus. But market scenario is like that. Ki market is total almost 1,000 crore plus in India as of now, and it's growing 20 to 25% year-on-year basis, and both for electric bus air conditioning and conventional bus air conditioning. So we are making both electric bus air conditioning and conventional. And of course, this business main things is you have to open service center pan India base, because customer needs service on immediate basis. So we already opened 4 service center in India. Like one is in Indore, one is in Noida, Delhi, and Ahmedabad we are going to open. So our target is in next 6 to 7 months we will able to open at least 20 to 25 numbers service center in pan India base. And sorry, we already hired almost 10 to 15 sales team, and going to hire, already hired some numbers, I think 50 plus service technician, but still we are going to hire. So if you can say in next 6 months we will have complete pan India based service center with technical team, service team, and the sales team. So that is the main criteria of this bus air conditioning business, which we are going to achieve 15% sales of top line from next year.
15%, sorry, I missed the part.
For top line of the bus air conditioning complete business, so we are going to achieve around 15% in next year.
Of our total sales is what you mean?
For total sales of bus air conditioning in India.
Okay, and this product primarily would be manufactured in our new facility, right?
Yes, it's already started. So last quarter also we did some billing, and this quarter is also we are doing to billing, including one OEM.
Okay, sir. Got it, sir. That's all from my side, and all the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Aditya Sharma, an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes.
Sir, considering the recent investment in the bus AC segment, could you provide some guidance on its expected revenue contribution over 2 to 3 years?
So this earlier question is the same, because this coming year we are to see revenue 15% of the bus air conditioning industry total market size, and then of course there will be 30 to 40% of the growth, because industry also growing on same way, and we are the new. So based on our backward integration and our quality of the product, so we will be the one of the key vendor for bus air conditioning industry.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. The next question comes from the line of Tej Patel from Niveshaay Capital. Please go ahead.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. I just wanted to get an idea on the data center side of the business. So today, if you look at the major HVAC suppliers, are they customer to us? Maybe let's say, just wanted to understand today, all of the data center HVAC suppliers, are they customer to us? And then when you say 15% of the revenue in this quarter came from data center, is it India or is it some other country?
So as of now, major from India only. Slightly we did export also for one of our customer in Europe for data center. And so you can say main revenue in India. And as of now, we have almost all except one. And for one also we did NDA, and they asked last week for bidding, and we did the bidding, and we have L1 position on bidding. So we are expecting, hope we will start from this one customer also who is in majorly in data center. But other than one, already we are supplying to all for data center. And that's why I'm saying ki whatever revenue will come in coming year from data center, so our percentage will increase, and we're expecting 50% of total revenue to us based on our quality and of course infra and new facility and our cost.
Got it. And sir, so sir, when you say L1, is it project to project basis, or then when you say you are L1, so you have entered the supplier list, and are you the sole supplier for that heavy system supplier, or it will
No,
vary?
actually, so they have some process to year-on-year basis. Ki whatever they are total buying, so they complete bid. I think with more than I think 80 or 90 SKU. So they did the quantity and then price, and then total price comes, and then we did the bidding, and then based on that we L1. So now consolidation is going on for bidding, and then I think we have to supply to samples, and then supply will start. So
Okay,
L1
so
means
is
they
it
have already existing supplier, and they enter to us to as a new supplier.
okay? So is it right to assume for any projects that your current heavy supplier gets, you would be the sole supplier in India?
No, we are not like this based on project to project, but we are not sole supplier for all. Of course, you can say ki some of customer we are the major supplier, so maybe 80% we and maybe 20% they are buying from our competitors, some small quantity. So it's like based on like project or their regular requirement, they decided and then they offered the order.
Got it. And so for the 20-30% of the suppliers who are competing with us, is it all imported or is it manufactured in India by some MNC?
In India, manufacturing in India, but one MNC you can say, but other is Indian supplier only.
So is it possible to name the peers?
I think as of now unable to share. However, we will share here.
And sir, when you say you are receiving inquiries, incremental inquiries for the data center, is it the India market or the European or the UAE markets? Because what we understand, UAE also pushing hard for the data center capex. I just wanted to get your view on the inquiries part of the side. Is it India or exports as well?
So majorly we're receiving from India only. However, we have inquiry from USA, one of customer for data center, and Europe as well. For UAE, I think there is no local manufacturer there to make the data center. However, whatever is top 10, so almost 6 to 7 we are already supplying to them. So I think if they have new facility in UAE, of course we can able to supply to UAE. But as of now, we didn't have inquiry from UAE for data center, but we have from Europe, USA, and of course majorly from domestic.
Okay, got it. And sir, for liquid cooling, do we have solutions? Because I think there is different kind of heat exchangers are used, right? I just wanted to understand that part of the business as well, because
so liquid cooling have like two options. One is the we call CDU, and CDU have I think plate heat exchanger, which we are not manufacturing, but outside is the same heat exchanger, maybe chiller or dry air cooler. So for chiller we are making, and of course for dry air cooler we are making heat exchanger as well. We are making complete dry air cooler as well.
Okay, but for D2C, we are not making the heat exchangers like the air one. Okay, got it.
What is for CDU? CDU we are not making, yes.
Got it. Perfect, sir. Thank you so much. That helps.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last question for today. I would now like to hand the conference over to Mr. Santosh Yadav for closing remarks.
So thank you all to joining, and I request to come to like all investor on our this opening ceremony of our new facility on 11th of March. So if possible, please book your calendar and send the information by mail to our CS or maybe to me. So we will maybe the logistic part we will take care, and of course if need some timing we will share. And expecting same like good numbers in coming quarter, including data center and of course from export side. So thank you to all.
Thank you. On behalf of Dolat Capital Markets Private Limited, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.